What if you planted the same tree on every planet? Let's find out if it grows, or instantly regrets it. On Earth, the tree grows happily. Birds move in, and it starts charging you rent for the shade. On Mercury, the tree says, "It's a little warm." Instant roasted tree. On Venus, the tree doesn't even touch the ground before becoming premium charcoal. On Mars, the tree tries its best, then freezes like it forgot to pay the heating bill. On Jupiter, the tree keeps falling and still hasn't found the ground. On Uranus, the tree freezes so hard it becomes the world's biggest wooden popsicle. On Neptune, the wind grabs the tree and says, "You're coming with me." Looks like Earth is still the only place where a normal tree can actually grow. Like and subscribe for more.
What if you and Socrates opened a lemonade stand in ancient Rome? Day 1, you wake up in Rome. Stone streets and crowds moving through the market. You set up a simple wooden stand, fresh lemons, water, and a small press. Socrates stands next to you, being useless. You make the first cup. You offer it to a man walking near your stand. He takes a sip and his eyes widen. Day 2, they call it the juice of the gods. Now everyone in Rome wants to try your liquid. Socrates starts talking to customers. He asks, if one drink makes a man happy, shouldn't he have another? The line is now wrapped around the corner. Day 3, you organize the stand. Socrates starts asking questions. If a lemon makes lemonade, you cut him off and tell him to shut his old ass up. He walks away pissed off. Week 1, the stand explodes in popularity. Senators send servants to buy in bulk. Everyone is talking about your liquid now. Week 2, something changes. You notice another stand across the street has the same lemons. Same setup, same taste. A man behind it smiles at Socrates. Socrates smiles back at him. You think he's just sus, but then you realize Socrates sold your recipe. He asks, if knowledge can be shared, should it belong to just one man? You call his bitch ass a traitor and sign him up to fight in the Colosseum. Week 3, there are stands everywhere, every street corner. Your line shrinks to nothing. The legacy you built isn't yours anymore. You didn't just lose your business, it was stolen from you. What would happen if you and Socrates became mafia bosses in New York City? Day 1, you land in New York with Socrates. You're standing in downtown Manhattan. Socrates is wearing a robe and still talking about virtue and shit. You look around and people in suits walking by. You feel the power and money the city runs on. Day 2, you walk into an Italian restaurant in Brooklyn. A table full of mob guys goes quiet when you walk in. Socrates asks them, is it better to be loved or feared? They hang him by his feet from the ceiling. You give them gabagool and proof that you're 100% Italian. Just like that, you join the Gambino crime family. Month 6, you control Wall Street and get a cut of everything. The guy that owes you money tries to ignore you. Socrates beats the shit out of him and takes the money. At least he's finally being useful. Year 1, construction sites are yours now. When you step out of the car, the foreman sees you and pays you immediately. Meanwhile, Socrates' annoying ass is explaining philosophy to a guy holding a jackhammer. Year 10, money is stacked to the roof. You drive your new car to a mansion you just bought in Queens. The feds start watching. They're hating on your motion. Socrates asks, what is fear if not the anticipation of loss? You throw a plate of lasagna at his head. Year 15, feds kick in your doors. Now you're in cuffs. They think they got you, but in court your lawyer is completely cooking them while Socrates takes care of the witness. Judge rules, not guilty. You walk out a free man. Year 25, you're the head of the Gambino family. People don't just respect you, they fear you. What if you brought Chick-fil-A to ancient Egypt? Day 1, you wake up in the desert, endless sand, workers hauling stone blocks under the sun. You're dragging a cooler, frozen chicken, seasoning, and a portable fryer. No one understands what you have, not yet. Day 2, you set up near the construction site. You light the fryer, oil starts bubbling. The smell hits the air and travels. Workers stop and heads turn. You hand out the first chicken sandwich. Your first customer is blown away. They are used to eating stale bread. Day 3, lines form before you start your day. Laborers laborers, guards, and others all line up to try the chicken. You charge them silver and gold coins. By midday, you're sold out. By sunset, people are talking about your creation non-stop. Day 4, the demand explodes. You organize a system, prep the ingredients, and fry station. You teach workers to replicate the process. All the silver and gold coins start flooding your work area. Day 5, the entire site runs differently. You hire workers and pay them with chicken nuggets or sandwiches. You notice a new worker who looks familiar. It's fucking Socrates. He says, if chicken is your power, what are you without it? You tell him to shut up and fry some chicken like a good boy. Day 6, word reaches the king. Guards show up to your work area. You have been summoned. They walk you directly to the Pharaoh. You present the perfect chicken sandwich to him. He takes a bite, pauses, then smiles. You're given protection, resources, and authority. Your operation expands beyond the site. They even gave you a vault for all your gold. Day 7, you get fed up with Socrates hating on your motion, so you pack his ass up and send him away on a camel. You're standing on a ledge, flexing your golden jewels and clothes. You didn't just feed ancient Egypt, you gave everyone heart disease.